Good evening, Shift Youth. How we doing, everyone? Tim, how you doing?
Doing great, mate. Yourself?
I'm okay today. I'm excited to be here. I've been a bit flat this week, though.
Fair play.
Just
the extra week.
It's the extra
Just
week
a
of
dagger to the
lockdown that's
heart.
getting me. So
I know we were making plans that we might be able to come back, but hopefully, maybe next week, maybe the week after. I'm not going to make no promises.
But you know what?
Whenever we can, we're going to do it as soon as we can.
No matter what, there'll be something youth on Friday night. We've got online small groups after this. We've got a Allegra sharing with us. So got a great night of youth. And you can be comfortable in your PJs, in your hoodie, at home. What's not to love about that?
How good's an hoodie?
Have you got one?
Claire's got one and
Claire's got one, so
I use it.
You have an adjacent hoodie. Yeah. I love my hoodie.
An adjacent hoodie.
Yeah, because you get to use it. They're so soft and they're machine washable. We're not sponsored, but hoodie, if you'd like to sponsor us, reach out. You can wash them, yeah.
Seriously? Can it fit? They're big.
I think it's a single wood load.
A singular wood. Very good. Very nice.
Big ticket things. If you're new and you're joining us for the first time, welcome.
The biggest.
If you want to head to newhope.net.au/new youth, you can fill out a form and we can make sure that you end up in an online small group tonight, that you get connected with your peers. Super important. We'd love to journey with you.
That'd be fantastic. We're also on social media. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. We are a no TikTok youth. We found out today that other youth groups are doing TikTok. We might adventure, but not yet. We're not on TikTok. No. We're just not cool enough.
We're a no Snapchat youth, and we're not on MySpace. So for those interested, we are not in those social parties.
Even though we are big fans of Justin Timberlake. He owns MySpace, I think. Still?
I couldn't tell you.
If there are any of you that don't know who Justin Timberlake is, that was amazing. Well done, Isaac. Also, Isaac's joining us tonight out in the booth, and Kentong.
Hello.
Hello. Good to have you here, boys.
We've got some awesome transitions. Can we see a quick transition flip? Love it. So good. This is classy stuff.
That is got any star wipes in there, fellas?
I don't think that's got that.
No, it was close. It was close.
Tim,
it's a real production at the moment.
Have you seen the TV show Bake Off?
I have seen
Great British Bake Off.
Great British Bake Off.
Great Australian Bake Off.
We love it.
Canada's Bake Off, Canada's Cook Off. They called it something different in Canada. I don't know why.
What's the really funny one on Netflix?
Nailed It.
Nailed It. Oh my goodness, I love Nailed It.
Cooking content.
Fan of
incredible.
Nailed It? Have you ever seen Nailed It? Oh.
They get these extravagant cakes, and people
guys, if you need something this weekend,
are not great at cooking, and it's incredible to watch.
It's very good. It's just like, it's extreme. They literally make a cake that is the shape of Donald Trump's head, and then they get judged on. And these people just can't cook. They haven't got any nous at all. It'd be
Maybe we should do that one week and see how close we can get to making each other's heads in cake form.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Mate, we'll put that in the pipeline.
We're praying we don't have to do another one.
We never have to do this
again.
Praying
hard.
So the reason I bring it up is Kelsey, my wife, absolutely loves Bake Off. It is like her lockdown binge show. And so during one lunch this week, she was watching Bake Off. I was sitting on the couch next to her watching, and I was like, do you know what? Some of this food looks really good. And I put it out to our leaders and I said, we're going to do a Bake Off on Friday night. If you'd like to submit an entry, bake me and Tim something, and we'll taste it and we'll eat it. We've got 2.5 entries, kind of, or 3 entries. So we're gonna take it up to the cameras and talk through what we've got here.
You go first.
So this first one is a peanut butter and avocado brownie.
That is some sharp camera work
made
there.
by Bree Gordian, and I think Brayden would claim he helped, but I'm gonna say that Bree did it because that's what she told me. It looks delicious. Really keen to try it.
I've never heard of peanut and avocado being together, but I'll embrace.
Yeah.
Hey, we're over here now, guys. Hey.
Hello.
This is cute. That one doesn't have a light on it, so I can't tell if we're there.
Then the Box Hill Bandits, Mel and Annie, made me and you each a cake, Tim. And so it's a cake personalised to us.
It's representative of both us. Here we'll go me first. There we go. Check that out. This is the Tim. Is it chocolate mud cake? I think it's chocolate mud cake.
Something like that. You've got your hand tattoo, Tim.
So there's my hand tattoo. Obviously, there we go. They even got the right letters on the right fingers. They didn't spell it wrong. We've got on the. Let's see if I can spin it around there. At the kind of top left there, that's my wife. That's Claire. Claire in cake form. That's great. Obviously, there's my wedding ring. There's a cross. The golf stick. I'm a big golfer. That's what that green smudge is. It's
Love
beautiful. The bit I'm worried about is up here is a guitar that looks a bit like a violin, but they've used uncooked spaghetti as the strings. I will not be eating that slice.
I reckon that has to come into play as to edibility of the cake.
I was trying to figure out before what the grey thing was. Get nice and close on that one, KP. What's the little? Oh, there's the grey thing. What helps is if you see the top, it's actually a microphone. It's not just a random slug. And then again, I think the two people, the little gummy bears, I think those two people facing the other gummy, I think that's me and Adam.
Yeah.
So we make a feature on each other's cake, which is nice.
Beautiful.
And that's our shift youth. All the rest, it's very cool.
So you guys
It's
are on the
very
cake
cute.
as well, which I appreciate.
It's very cute. It's very cute.
So we'll go on to mine. Beautiful. So we've got, again, the shift youth. You guys are on there, myself and Tim. We've got a laptop here, I think because I'm a graphic designer and a lot of what I do involves my laptop. We got the cross because I love Jesus. We've got my wedding ring.
Love Jesus.
There's a little bit of, they even got the little hint of rose gold because my wedding ring has a bit of rose gold. They've got Kels on there as well, which is a little bit hidden, so she's in there. South Africa because I'm from South Africa. Harry Potter because I love Harry Potter, and all round just
the
looks
cake.
like an absolutely incredible cake. So I'm gonna.
Don't drop the cake.
Oh, we dropped a bit of the cake. Ooh, that's the ground. So I'm gonna give this off to Timmy. Timmy's gonna slice open.
Any particular part that you want? Do you want Harry Potter?
Can I eat my ring?
You can eat your ring.
Yeah. So Tim's going to prepare this for us. In the meantime, we're going to be doing the tasting, the rating, the critiquing while we do a quiz. So if you head to joinmyquiz.com and chuck in the code 898174. Joinmyquiz.com 898174. It's going to pop up on the screen soon, I promise.
I hope you're ready for the world's second biggest slice of cake, Adam.
Delicious. Joinmyquiz.com 898171. I'm going to pull my laptop over just so I can
That was COVID safe.
run this cake. Oh, that looks delicious. That's a massive slice.
I wasn't lying.
If you've got particular opinions as to how the cake should, like the critiquing, the tasting, anything else going on there,
Oh, is there a camera over there too?
there's cameras over here. Hit up the chat and we'll see what we can do about it. But in the meantime, joinmyquiz.com 898174.
Yeah, there we go. It's on screen. Down here. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Woo, where
And
is it?
just as we wait for
Stop moving it.
participants to join in, we need to join ourselves.
We should join. We should join. Ooh, I like the look of this.
Oh, yep. Join
This is some riveting television.
joinmyquiz.com 898174. We need to talk more.
Yeah, I suppose we do. What's been your of this lockdown, Adam? What's been your favourite go-to TV show?
My go-to TV show this lockdown,
Yeah, man.
Bake Off, because Kelsey's watching it so much.
Yeah, fair play.
Oh, actually, you know what? No, I'm delving into the archives. 9 Now has some old, drama shows. So I'm
9 Now?
So I'm watching Everwood, which is...
Everwood?
Okay,
What?
it's the show where Chris Pratt got his big break. Emily Van Camp from Revenge. Great show. Real wholesome family kind of show. Thoroughly enjoying it.
That's random, ads. That's random.
Oh, my mum watched it when she was when we were in the Netherlands. I just remember she enjoyed it. I was like, I'll give this a watch. So, okay, I'm gonna give this a start so we can get going on the quiz.
Anything to add, fellas? No? Say something at least.
What? What do you want from me?
I don't know. Pick the ratings up. Say something interesting.
What's brown and sticky?
Stick.
A stick.
What?
I heard a real weird one today in one of the podcasts.
Why
I was
is
listening
Drain
to.
The Rock Johnson named The Rock? Loves rocks, used to be in a rock and roll band, named after his father Rocky, has rock hard abs. Do you reckon, is it the abs?
I don't know. What does Wikipedia tell us? I'm assuming, who put this quiz together? Are all of these just...
Benny Jones put the quiz together.
Benny J, DJ Benny, DJ first, Quizmaster second.
That's the title
Coles
you
boy
want.
third. Coles? Coles, definitely
He's Coles. I got it wrong.
Oh, I got it wrong too. Did you say...
I said abs.
I also said abs. So for everyone watching, the answer is not abs.
He's
if you're
in a
watching this on
band?
delay.
Do you reckon he sung? He sung in Moana. Maybe he was a singer.
I don't know. Was he in WWE? Like, was he a wrestler at one point?
He was a wrestler, and that was his wrestling name as well, The Rock. But I guess it came from somewhere.
Okay.
Next question.
Next one. Here we go.
True or false? Scientists are concerned over a new COVID-21 coronavirus. Oh, I hope that's false.
I hit false out of just
Just
pure will.
wanting it to be. We should start tasting.
We should.
I reckon we start with
I had a gummy bear. Do you want some nice ASMR? Get it on this.
I'm trying the peanut butter one.
You have been muted, Tim.
That's a bit rude.
I've now muted Adam.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's
You had me
not-
scared there, Benny J.
It's not sweet. I'll tell you that much. See what you reckon. You can, there's an undertone of peanut butter. You can't taste the avocado, so if you were after avocado, not the one for you. And just while we're processing, next question.
It's like...
Where's this photo taken? Greenland or Iceland? Iceland.
I tapped a random one.
You tapped a random one?
No idea.
I've been to Iceland.
When?
My best friend was Icelandish when I grew up in the Netherlands, and
What was her name?
his name was Einar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping for something a bit more like, yes, that's definitely an Icelandic name.
Einar Aspinsson. So it follows through with the surname. What's your thoughts on this bad boy, Tim?
I got it wrong. It's a funny one. There's definitely like some avocado consistency vibes. Like, it's definitely a textural thing. But somehow it's incredibly moist and a little bit dry at the same time.
Yeah.
I have no idea. It's definitely nutty. If you are allergic to nuts,
Don't.
unless you really wanted to take a little gamble with your
Ooh, Santa Claus. St. Peter, St. Thomas, St. Kilda, St. Nick. Not St. Kilda because that's a football team. Look at us.
Not named after any legitimate saint.
I don't think so. I reckon
Really?
that.
Are you sure? I reckon it would
I
be.
need to check in on that then. I reckon that this.
Someone Google and put that in the comments.
Chuck it
please.
in the
Is St
comments
Kilda
and
a
then-
legit saint, or is someone just
And then Isaac and Kent, you'll have to
Fooling
let us
with
know
us.
if it's legit or not.
fooling us like their football team
Ooh,
fools
next
everyone?
question. This is sneaking up on us. Okay.
I like this eating cake while doing it.
Yeah. When Neil Armstrong landed on the moon, what was the first thing he said? Follow Benny J on SoundCloud.
I like that. That's clever. Nice.
One small step for man, one giant step for mankind. Ooh, it's multiple choice.
Here's multiple choice.
I can assure you all that the earth is indeed not flat.
Well, we've confirmed something tonight that
Yeah.
I don't think Benny J's a flat earther, which I'm a bit disappointed in, to be honest. I've never met. Have you ever met a genuine flat earther?
No.
I feel like we're probably getting into some risky territory
Yeah.
we shouldn't be putting on YouTube.
Anyway.
So let's move on. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
We're gonna get zoned for something.
Zoned?
It's nice. It's very moist. The internal texture delicious. Flavor wise,
Oh no, I missed the.
it's not my favorite.
Oh, I missed another question.
Oh,
What do you mean? Actually, I ticked one answer.
This
Did you
just
submit
in,
it, though?
St Kilda is not actually a real saint.
Okay,
What's it named after?
do go on.
There was a very long article, and neither Ken nor I could be bothered to read the whole thing.
Thank
I feel
you.
like Dave was more thorough.
I'll see you in 20 minutes.
Sweet. Question is, what is pie? Lots of answers. You did the same as me and went all of the above. I reckon all of the above on a quiz is a safe thing. I reckon that multiple choice questions are actually just 50-50 questions because there's usually two that you're like, you made up this answer, that can't be real. And then if there's an all of the above, it's like, okay, well, it's got to be, like, no one's going to do an all of the above when it is just one of them. Am I reading too much into teachers' habits?
Well done, Lemon Ire.
Lemon and I are doing well.
Here we go. Next question in 3, 2, 1. Very exciting. Woo!
J.K.
What is
Rowling.
J.K. Rowling's full name? Just kidding, Rowling. Lol.
Let's try. I'm going to try the cake.
I gave that one a sympathy tap. Just because this is actually bringing back lots of memories. What are all the food-related things that we did on Shift Live last year? We had a couple. I remember we did a Willet blend. That was a favourite of mine.
I threw cheese at your face for about 20 minutes.
I remember that. It was a long time on it. It was a lot of cheese.
It was good. We did a lot of hand sanitizer.
Green initiative after all that cheese waste.
Ooh. Especially because the cheese was plastic cheese. It wasn't real cheese.
It was so bad. Oh, that's right.
Not good. Next
I'm
question.
sure it donated itself to a great grilled cheese sandwich.
Do you reckon it's chairs? There's a chair there. I'm going to say that Ben put a chair there. Unless he's tricking us. That'd be very tricky if that's what you did, Benny. This cake is not as moist as the brownie. I think the avocado helped the brownie. Flavor-wise, the icing gives a little bit of a sweet edge on this one, which I like in a sweet baked good.
My pea.
Nice.
I was a bit overzealous with the size of that.
Adam phobia is the fear of
Well done,
Adam Southwood, Adam and
something.
Eve, Adam Sandler, and riding a dirt bike. Do you reckon it's Adam Sandler?
Adamophobia.
Adam phobia. It's not.
I don't know.
Maybe it is dirt because Adam means from the dirt. Like, name-wise. Or first man, depending on what you look at. I've realised this. Baby names mean, like, depending on the website you look at, have a completely different meaning. There's no consistency with baby names. So you can really just pick and choose which one you like for your name, I reckon.
Lemongrass. Well done. I got it very wrong.
Adam Sandler featured in which 1996 film?
Easy answer. As a 90s kid, great film.
Great movie.
Great film. Oh, man.
Great movie if you're old enough to watch it.
They don't make movies like that anymore.
They really...
I feel old saying that, but they really don't.
Adam Sandler tries. I think he's got a contract with Netflix to make 40 movies a year. So I just feel like he's just pumping them out.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to lie. I don't think I've seen that many more Adam Sandler films after that one.
Yeah. Bedtime Stories. Great Adam Sandler film.
I got her.
Who was this? Adam Southwood, Northwood, Eastwood, or Sandler? Fun fact of that photo, the reason the shirt is all weird is because we went for a swim and then Kelsey and I were like, we're in Bondi, we need to take a photo. And then I put the shirt on quickly to take a photo and it came out weird. So
Eating gummy bears and cakes, it's so chewy.
So chewy. I'm going to
So
try my ring and see what that tastes like. Do you like fondant?
Fondant.
Yeah, like the taste of like royal icing and stuff. Very sweet.
I will say a soft yes.
I don't like some people hate it.
I don't like the super almondy one. What's the
Marzipan.
Oh man, can't get around marzipan.
In the Netherlands, it was like they had it on everything. It was like their niche. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Oh, it's rank stuff.
They
It
put it on everything
looks
as well.
it looks gorgeous. It's it's not good. It's not good.
Oh well.
Allegra, out of 10, how would you rate your baking ability? Oh no, the cake has gone everywhere. 10. Oh, hard 10. I have had some of your food and it is quite delicious. You make a great dal.
You know what's not delicious? The mouth noises that we're getting. The ASMR treat that is this
Oh,
episode.
really?
I am doing it on purpose, I hope you know.
I'm
You'll-
muting you as often as I can.
Well, everyone, you're welcome.
Open your mind, Isaac. Open your mind.
Close your mouth, Tim.
No.
I'm going to be talking. According to recent studies, which Australia city is the most livable? If it's recent, I think it's Adelaide. I think they overtook us. Are you an original Adelaidean?
Victorian.
You're Victorian.
Oh no.
Okay. Why did I think that you've got family in Adelaide? Yeah.
I've done a bad thing. Allegra's got to use this later.
Yeah,
We've got
there's-
cake all over it.
This table
so
also
sorry.
shows up every
Clean
line
it, Tim,
of
clean
dirt
it.
on it.
It's all right. Who's preaching on Sunday?
Not me.
Lance.
Lance, sick.
Some of us pronounce it Lance.
Lemongrass, raspberry bell, and
Must be nice
lots
being a
of
free
raspberries.
settler.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Next question.
Oh my goodness.
Whose shoes are these?
Nah, nice. Solid Raymond Allen. He'd be a size 10.
Was it Raymond?
No.
Oh, I was like, I thought that was you.
It's a cute quiz, Ben. Cute.
I like that it's that you know the quiz. You can know the answers really easily. Same shoes.
Oh, I think I keep buying the same.
These are nice and white. They're like
Oh man,
real
did
crisp.
you see my old ones? The old ones were
Probably.
so bad. They were becoming brown and they were white.
I hate when shoes do that. Shoes get destroyed so quickly. Next.
Cake is going everywhere.
Oh, leaderboard, quick. Lemongrass doing good. P. Jardis next. Macadamia Moo up next. What is Adam Sandler's name? Follow Betty J on SoundCloud.
Very good. Very good.
SoundCloud, another social media platform that Shift Youth is not officially on.
Is it officially a social media, SoundCloud?
Is what?
Is it good cake?
Is great cake.
Is it a social platform, SoundCloud?
I think.
Benny J,
Well,
get in the comments.
It's the same way that I think YouTube is counted as a social media platform.
Is it? There you
Yeah.
go. I'm learning something new every day. I got it right.
Ooh.
I
Do
like
you want
how
to end the quiz? Yes. Quiz is done.
Well done, Lemongrass.
Let's see who won. Lemongrass won, followed by P. Jadis and Carrot Grendel.
Amazing.
Incredible. How'd you score? I came 12th.
I came, where does it say?
26th.
Out of 60. That's
Hey, if you got a letter grade, you get Z. At least you got an alphabet. That's good.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Last view on the cakes. So both good, I think, for different reasons.
I definitely give the personalised cake a 10 out of 10 on creativity.
Creativity up there. Yeah. I like the fact that the avocado brownie gave me something unconventional. I like that it wasn't an out-of-the-box mix. I like that they didn't get a basic recipe. They thought about it, gave us something different.
If we're marking gymnastics, it's a 10 out of 10 on difficulty.
10 out of 10. A -2 because my wife is allergic to peanuts and I'm going to have to brush my teeth to not kill her. So that is playing on my mind there. And then the other cake.
Yeah, we'll go track down some Listerine or something after this. Oh,
Great
no.
moistness.
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 Can you say that a little closer into the microphone, please?
Moistness.
Ooh,
on both actually, but probably more so on the brownie.
Yeah. Well, the cake was the cakiest cake that ever caked. Like, you kind of get what I'm saying though. Like, you can't get more. Oh, good man.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This is what you need, ads. Did you get this out of my bag? How do you go through my bag?
Oh, Listerine strip.
Yeah. How good are these things? Have you ever had one of these before?
Yeah, how do I?
I
I don't know how to work it. The layer of icing, delicious as well.
Have a pinch. Just take a pinch and you
This
get
is
one.
great for breath. It's not going to get rid of peanut in my mouth though. So,
You're probably right.
ooh, that is. Oh, that's spicy.
Actually, we need to get Mel to try one of these. Actually,
Oh wow. Anyway,
it's refreshing. It's refreshing.
Timothy, that is
good.
it from me for today.
It's been good. It's been good cake.
Thank you for playing
and
along.
if-
I'm gonna go for a wander.
Go, man. Save this. You didn't
I've
eat your
just
cake.
I've just heard that the Listerine strips have been in the drawer for many years. So enjoy them.
They're my Listerine strips. I think I'm the only one that buys them. Stop shaking your head, KP. I know what you've done. You've been through my stuff. Oh, that is very close. Shift Youth, we are so glad that you get to join with us tonight. We are such a privileged youth group that we still get to meet this way. It's been a lot of fun. It's so good that we get to hang out tonight, and it's not over yet. Our Year 7 girls leader, Allegra, is in the building tonight, and she's going to bring her testimony tonight. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to invite Allegra up, and I'm sure there's a stool somewhere for you that Adam will bring up in a second. Sorry, I'm just getting rid of stuff. Allegra's been a good friend of mine for a long time. She was one of my wife's bridesmaids at our wedding. And we are just super stoked and super excited that Allegra's going to come and share with us tonight. All the best, Larry. I'm going to let you fly like a bird.
Thank you.
Go well. Go well.
Hello, Shift Youth. It's so special to be joining with you over our online community tonight. I hope that you guys are doing okay. I hope that you've been able to find some joy or some good moments in your weeks, even if they were small things. For me this week, that thing was I managed to make a TikTok of something that I baked this week. I was very proud of it. It didn't quite go viral, but you know, anything can happen. So I hope for you were able to find some things that brought you some comfort this week. Tonight in our small groups, we'll be looking at writing our stories and our testimonies together. So I'm going to be sharing a bit about how I've come to know Jesus and how God continues to evolve and shape my faith and my understanding of him. And I think one of the beautiful things about being part of a community and a family with one another is that when we share our stories with one another, we get to know and be known and seen by one another. So I'm excited to be sharing with you a little bit, or a lot scared, but yeah, it'll be nice to share with you. Let's start off by praying for one another. God, we thank you for the privilege of being able to join in community, even online. God, we just want to acknowledge that for each of us, this can be a difficult and challenging time to be living through. We acknowledge the uncertainty, the unknown, and the ways in which that we have been impacted by these times. I pray that you would meet us all in those different spaces and places right now. Amen. So, when I thought about people's testimonies when I was a bit younger, I had this idea in my head that people experienced a time in their life where they didn't know God, and then a few different things happened and a few different circumstances arose that led them to really experiencing God for themselves. Almost as if when they'd been through that difficult time, life was all sweet and all chill, and it almost seemed like they just all of a sudden knew God confidently and never questioned anything. Almost as if they'd arrived and God's work was done. And I think that was reflective of some of the testimonies that I saw growing up. So that was almost my expectation of how my faith would fit into this world. So I really came to take hold of my faith and my relationship with God after I finished year 12. That was a really exciting time in my life. It was filled with a lot of joy and just awe of him. I'd grown up attending church for the most part of my life, but this was the first time that it really felt like it was mine, independent of my family's faith and their beliefs. So probably a year or two after that, I experienced a really difficult, probably 2-year period of quite severe anxiety and depressive moods. I'd always experienced a bit of anxiety, but nothing quite like this. And I really felt like during that period that I'd hit the lowest of lows and really lost a sense of who I was. But I was incredibly grateful to receive professional support during that time and realise the importance of reaching out for support in order to heal and mend. Looking back now, I think that the really beautiful thing about that time was that in the absence of really any joy at all, that God was a strong presence of comfort for me. So I so beautifully experienced the presence of God during suffering and started to really understand how close God really is to us in that. So after this period, and I was grateful to come out of that period as well, I was kind of like, oh, that was it. That was my difficult moment in life. I've matured in my faith, but I've arrived now. I know God, and everything from here on is going to be great. But as time went on and I got a bit older and I experienced more of life and its difficulties, I realised that in fact our God actually never stops working within us. And there was definitely more to come. So after this period in my mental health, quite a few things changed in my life. I started a new job, internship sort of thing, and I fell in love for the first time. So very exciting things, and things that I poured a lot of my heart and my soul into. And the job that I was working in, whilst I loved it, we worked with some of the city's most vulnerable and most disadvantaged children and young people. I was confronted with a lot of trauma and had never really seen people suffer to this depth before. And I think I started to carry some of the weight of that as well. And I think being exposed to this, I started to question a lot of the things that I knew to be true about God's goodness and about how all this could occur. But I think I didn't really want to face those questions yet. I just wanted to put them in a box and just shove them away. And then one of the things that really forced me to start to face these questions and just a combination of those things was the sudden ending of a relationship that I was in. For me, that ended in quite a painful way and caused a significant amount of hurt to my heart. And I think the combination of that experience, as well as the weight I was feeling from the place I was working in, and the deep realisation that there is a lot of suffering in this world that we can't ignore, just made my internal world break. And what felt like shattering into a million different pieces. I felt like all I ever knew about God, about the church and my faith just wasn't making sense. And I just felt like there was this big disconnect between my experiences and what I was learning about life and what was being said in church about God being good and that He had a plan for us. Even though I could know that that was true, I really struggled to find the hope in that belief. And since then, if I'm honest with you, these last few years, especially with the experience of living through a global pandemic, and particularly here in Melbourne as we live through a lot of lockdowns, I've not stopped doubting and I've not stopped questioning God. In fact, during this time, I've really struggled to have faith in God. I've really tried to press deep into those questions and face them head on, as uncomfortable as they are, and I've really had to dig deep for hope. And in a lot of those times, and in a lot of these times, I've really felt like I am hanging on to God by just a thread. But I share this all because wherever you are at, whether it's feeling the impact of these lockdowns on your mental health, on your relationships, on your family, whether you're experiencing the real joys of getting to know God in a slower pace of life, or whether this pandemic and its challenges have really shaken your faith and your belief in God to its core, I share my evolving faith story with you to remind you to hold on even if it is just by a thread. Because it is my strong conviction that even when we're just holding on, and even when we're doubting, that Jesus would still give His life for us, even when we are just hanging on to Him. Because He holds spaces for us in those times, and He carries us, He holds us, He strengthens us, and I really do believe that God is a God of restoration. And that if we cling to Him, He will continually restore us as our stories fold on, as He is already doing. And I encourage you, if you've been feeling a similar way to me at times, and if you're unsure about a lot of things, to hold close to what you do know to be true about Him. Even if that's just 3 things or even just 1. For me, this week, what I know to be true about God is that He is a God of justice and of mercy. That our God is good even when it really doesn't feel like it, and that our God really does love us beyond what we could ever really imagine. So as we head into small group shortly, I encourage you to think about how your story is unfolding right now and how God is working within your life. Whether you're like me, your faith in God is evolving and changing at the moment, or if it's a work in progress, or if you're in the midst of coming to know Him, or if you feel like you have a really firm grip on Him. Your story and your faith in God is exactly that. It's yours. It's no one else's, and it doesn't need to be like anyone else's. It's yours to own. So a few of you would know, and just as we come to close, that I love writing prayers. So I've just written a prayer for us, so if you'd like to join in prayer with me. God, would you breathe new life into our tired and exhausted, broken and maybe fragile hearts? Your love is inclusive, wild and invitational amidst all the different spaces and stages we may be in understanding you. Thank you, God, that you hold us in all those times. God, you are so for us, even when everything feels unknown and uncertain. I pray, God, that each of us would know that it is worthwhile to keep knocking at your door and to keep holding on to you. As our lives and our stories with you unfold, remind us of Paul's words in Ephesians. With both feet firmly planted on love, I pray that you would be able to take in the extravagant dimensions of Christ's love, that you would reach out and experience the breadth, the length, the depth, rise to the heights and live a full life, full in the fullness of God. God, we pray this truth over our lives. Amen. Enjoy your small group shift, youth, and thank you so much.